Today, we talk about question time. Another fancy question. Excuse me. Would love to hear your opinion on high quality replicas. So, my opinion on high quality replicas is nah, I ain't about that life. It's not for me. Now, can I see a role for replicas? Of course. Some people don't have the means like I do currently in my station in life. God bless. But for those that don't and really like a shoe, and especially those that don't really care about like the history of the shoe and all the little details of the shoe, they just like the shoe because, hey, that shoe is pretty and I want that shoe on my foot. For those kinds of people, by all means, get the high quality replicas. No one's going to be able to tell the difference. Honestly, especially in today's day and age of fake sneakers, they're getting so freaking good. I wouldn't be shocked how many fakes there really are floating around that people actually think are real. That's a fact. But as far as like the ethic of it, I'm not down with it to be like, hey, this Yeezy costs $1,000, but I can get this replica for $200. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm not about that, because that's the other thing. It's just like, it's funny how like the replica will cost just as much, if not more, than the retail cost of that sneaker that unfortunately the resale for is like in the thousands of dollars. It's just like, really, I'm gonna pay retail price for a replica sneaker, bruh. And then the other thing I always get confused about is like, I love the argument where people are like, yo, it's a replica, it's just unauthorized, it's made in the same factories. I'm like, bro, if they were made in the same fucking factories, why the fuck are there differences, okay? Why are there quality control issues? Why are there, so it's not the same. And on top of that, my argument, in addition to everything else I've just said, is that, again, I'm into the history of the shoe, like what the shoe represents as like a piece of art, as like a piece of history, essentially. And if it's not the real thing, then it doesn't hold the same weight. That would be like if I wanted to buy a Picasso, but then I bought the replica, even though I'm like a huge art buff and I have like art all over my house, and you know, I'm a big Picasso. I majored in Picasso in college or some shit, or I have a PhD in art, and I go buy a replica of Picasso. It's like, come on, like, come on. So, you know, whereas, you know, somebody, some basic bitch who just wants something fancy to put next to her live, love, laugh fucking shit on her wall, maybe she can get away with just a replica Picasso, right? Or just she wants a keychain, she get a little keychain. Hey, yo. And there's some basic dudes that'll do the same shit too. I'm not trying to be gender specific here. Throwing all the other genders that qualify, I guess, at this point. I ain't trying to offend nobody. The point is, for me, I don't know how the fuck we got there, but the point is, yeah, I ain't down with the high quality replicas, but I don't hate on those that have it because it's none of my business. It's Nunya's business, but not my business. So that's it. What it is. And again, I could have freaking fakes in my collection. Who knows? You know, I exclusively shop hyped releases through StockX, and even the non-hyped stuff, they tend to now be cheaper on StockX and Go as opposed to even eBay. So like, I really don't mess with eBay anymore. I've had too many horror stories finding out certain pairs are fake, going through nightmares to get my money back, if ever. It's just like, it's just not worth it. Just spend the extra $200, $300, maybe $400 extra dollars. Just actually, hopefully not, but an extra $50 to $100 usually is the difference between an eBay and a StockX pair for like more hyped stuff. Just fucking get the StockX or Go pair, okay? Or SneakerCon app. I guess they're doing authentications now, or legit checks and all that shit. So a true legit checker, go through them, because personally, I don't have time for fucking legit checks. I don't have time to like learn medicine, learn the history of sneakers, learn cinematography and all the other ish I want to be working on, and learn how to legit check sneakers. Like, nah, I ain't got time for that shit. So, yeah, again, if you're going to do replicas, do you, but I ain't about that life just because of my ethic of where I come from with sneakers and how deep into it is. In addition to that, I get a lot of replica websites reach out to me to ask me to like review their shoes, or like they want to send me free product, or they want to like work with me, and I'm just like, sorry, it just goes against my ethic, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, that's the answer to the question, I hope. And if you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, bye.